Well, here we are at the Surrey County Show 2018, specifically to see the Sheepdog Challenge Sheepdog Trial, a competition in the main arena. It was run for the first time last year. It proved so popular with the spectators that here we are again for the second time, in what's hoped to be an annual event. So, on with the show. By mid-morning, the management team for the trial, together with the handlers, gathered together amongst the hubbub of a packed showground prior to a general briefing.
Just to say thanks very much everybody for turning up. There is a slight change of plan.
Now, how shall I put this?
Kevin was on his way here, got the call, something about breaking waters, I don't know what that's all about. Lambing's supposed to be finished, but he's had to turn around and go home. So we're running 3 in the main competition, but we've managed to search around and find a volunteer who's going to run the brace as the last run of the day. So the competition will be between 3, if that's okay. This is the course. Could you...
Yeah, they're not listening.
No.
I can't do that.
We have control of the area from 1 o'clock. It's going to take about 10 minutes to get everything set up.
You don't have a problem?
Yeah,
right.
no, that's fine.
We'll sort out second and third then.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Heads. Oh, other way. Damn! Start again. I don't know what it was, but...
Put your hand out, mate.
That's it,
I've had
yeah.
enough of this already.
Let me do that.
Second or third? I go second, that's okay. No, when it comes to the prize giving, just dip into the, wherever James is, just dip into the fund, would you, and remove some?
Is that the whole panel? Could I ask a little favour? When we've completed, could we have those back? You would not believe the hell I had last year.
I've still got mine hooked on my thing actually from last year.
What?
Number 4.
Don't record that. Don't
Number
record
4. Still got it. Number 4.
No, record it, it's on record.
That's number 1.
Still got it.
Number 2 is here.
James, thanks so much indeed.
And number 3 would be there.
Okay, lovely. Thanks so much.
Left back in the changing rooms is there.
Oh, look at this. The film production. Over to you.
Thank you.
Extra large.
Whatever you do, don't give him a microphone.
Don't know about the extra large, but I certainly managed the height. Andy Jackman was the judge.
Can you start again? Yes, no, I'd rather not. And then we'll go across through here and then back to an area somewhere in front without being, we won't get too carried away, okay? There's no collars on, so take 2, front or back. It won't be any advantage to making it difficult. If you wish to, that's fine by me. Then, from the shed, reunite, through the Maltese cross, that way.
Standing on the right hand side.
Standing in the right-hand quadrant, okay? I mean, you can be as wide, as far away in that quadrant, I don't care. You can be back against the members' fence if you want, if that's the way to do it. All right?
And then
just stay in that quadrant and then they'll come round, come through again, from there, into the open pen, which is very kindly somebody's closed up, which I'll go and open that. Rob, could you go and open the pen, mate, please?
Wide. Very wide.
I'll watch. In fact, James said he'll pen in the arena somewhere.
This was the course plan Andy was explaining. Quite easy to follow as we zoom in and take a closer look. In total, there were 120 points available.
That's good. That's fine by me. Yeah, we'll get them out to the peg. All right, Philip. Okay, so from the cross, open pen. Okay, once they've crossed the line of the opening, that's good for me. Back out.
First to run of the 3 was Riki Hutchinson from Littledale near Lancaster, way up north, running jock. I asked Riki how the trial went for him.
How did it go?
It was very challenging, but I thought all 3 dogs, Aled, James and myself, all, performed really well because the sheep were pretty tricky just because of the, the situation coming out with people all around and things. The sheep were very much out of their comfort zone. So
It's a very confined area. Wasn't it?
yeah, it was very, yeah, it was, and but I thought all 3 dogs, managed the situation very well.
Asked about the layout,
Well, the layout was fine for what facilities we had. I thought it was well thought up, and it hopefully gave the public something to look at and to understand, especially with the Maltese cross and the pen.
yeah. Riki also ran a brace, 2 dogs. This wasn't part of the competition, but run as a finisher for added entertainment, to replace the 4th handler, who, as we heard, was unable to attend. I asked Riki about the relationship between these 2 dogs.
The father and son, the father Sweep he's retired from big competitions really. He retired last year. I run him occasionally just at some trials, just to remind myself what a good dog was. And then I run Jock, his son as well, yeah.
Right, it's great to run a father and son team, isn't it, occasionally?
Well, they certainly are similar, which probably helps my handling, because I'm getting, I'm not going out with, I don't have to think any different. I can just, it makes it a bit easier for me if I'm running 2 dogs that are very similar.
Do you work the 2 dogs at home?
Yes, occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, they get on well together?
No.
I think they don't know.
No, unfortunately, Jock Sweep gets on fine with Jock, but unfortunately Jock likes to beat his dad up.
Oh dear, that's not very good, is it? You've won loads of competition, Riki.
Loads.
Loads, haven't you? Too many to mention. Yeah, What have you got your sights set on this year?
Probably the egg and spoon race at my local fete. It's a well-known competition, and it holds a lot of prestige. Right. So I might even do the blue tack trick this year and try and beat everybody else. Failing that, doing well at the national and international again. The international's the big one that we always, that we always want to do well at. So.
Yeah. You get the butterflies when you go out there, or?
Certainly at the bigger trials, yes. Yeah. Nerves used to be a big problem, but I found ways of keeping on top of them. Yeah.
Riki, it was great to watch you in your trial today and seeing those 2 dogs work together.
Thank you.
Good luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Peter.
Because Riki is so modest, anyone who doesn't know what he's achieved would not know how brilliant a handler he is. In 2017, he made history by winning the International Supreme Championship with Jock and Reserve International Supreme Championship with Jock's father, Sweep. He also won the English National Brace Championship with these 2 dogs. And Sweep has won the International Brace Championship twice. What an achievement. And I hope he does well in the egg and spoon race. Hee hee. Drawn second to run was James McGee with Glencraig Silver. James, how far have you come for this trial?
We've come from the top of Ireland, Donegal. It's just the southern side of the border with Northern Ireland, a place called Ballybofey.
What did you think of this trial?
I enjoyed it, yeah. The small arenas are a little bit hit and miss, if you like, with the sheep and that, but we enjoyed it overall. Yeah. We didn't disgrace ourselves too badly, maybe. Not the best on the day, but quite happy. Enjoyed the weekend.
Yeah, the sheep were a bit lively, weren't they?
They were, yeah, but once they come off the trailer or out of the pens, and they come into the arena and they see everyone, they get spooked a little, so it's to be expected, but overall they weren't too bad.
Tell me about your dog.
I was running Glencraig Silver. He's just turned 5-year-old. He's by my bitch Becca that I used to have. She won the 2011 World Trial. One of the best dogs I've ever owned, I think. Silver was actually, he won the International in 2014. He was the youngest dog to do it in the history of the ISDS to date. So quite pleased with him. Ran okay on the day. So.
It was very hot for the dogs today, wasn't it?
Yeah, well that's a big problem coming from Donegal, if you like. We don't get much sun. We haven't had much this year so far, so it definitely was a shock to the system for myself and the dog. But I coped with it quite good. So.
What have you got your sights on this year, future trials?
Hopefully have a go at the national, and fingers crossed, and if we're lucky enough maybe to get on the team, then you try for the international. I think most handlers, that's what they start the year off like. You work towards the national, and then if you're lucky enough to get to the international, and then see how it goes like.
James, thanks for your time. It's been great talking to you, and good luck for this year.
No problem, thank you very much. We will need it.
I think every handler needs a bit of luck from time to time. Drawn last of the 3 to run was Aled Owen with Llangwm Cap. I managed to get a few words from Aled. Aled, how did you get on today?
Not so bad. It was quite hard going. Sheep were very testing. Got around quite tidy up to the Maltese cross, and then there was a sheep that was quite determined not to go through, and the same by the pen. But Cap worked well. I'm very pleased with him, the way that he worked.
He's a strong dog, but they tested him, didn't they?
Oh yes, very much so. He's a grand dog. You know, he's very strong and very dependable. But of course, you know, in this environment, it's very difficult for the sheep. You know, and it was pretty hot as well for them, to be fair.
He's got a very strong eye, your dog, hasn't he?
Yes, he has, yes. He's got a powerful way with sheep, but just he can also be quite mild with them as well.
Does he work well at home?
Oh, he's a brilliant farm dog. With flocks of ewes and lambs, that's what they're bred for. And it's just a pleasure to work him.
What have you got your sights set on this year?
Well, I'm looking forward to the Welsh National Championship, the North Wales Championship as well, and there are quite a few others that I could mention, but there's too numerous actually.
Have you chosen a dog that you're going to run there?
Yes, I'll be running Cap and his sister, Glesney.
Oh, okay, I've seen Glesney run before.
Yes, yeah.
She's a good dog.
Yeah, she is, yes.
Yeah. Aled, I just wish you the very best for this year. Thanks for giving me your time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes. Aled Owen is a 2 times former world champion and 4 times international supreme champion. Aled won the international supreme championship with Llangwm Cap in 2015. All 3 runs, plus the brace run with Riki, can be seen in full on separate videos. On to the prize giving. The winner of the 2018 Sheepdog Challenge was Riki Hutchinson with Jock, scoring 106 points. Second with 104 points came James McGee with Glen Craig Silver. And in third place with 102 points, Aled Owen with Llangwm Cap. The total points available for the course was 120. Onto the obligatory photo call.
No, you stay there because you're blocking the advert behind. There's nothing to do with it. Here we go. That's lovely. Thank you. Jock, lie down.
And now for the victor, Riki Hutchinson, racking up yet another win. Susie Frost sets up the final photo, and one for Riki's phone too. She's been a great asset to this competition, and to me, with information and getting me parking near to the arena. Been a hot day for the dogs. In fact, for all of us, including the judge, Andy Jackman. Andy, this was a great competition and you designed the course.
I did, yes, for my sins. Yeah.
How did you think the handlers performed today?
I'm going to stand here and say they were rubbish, aren't I? They were very good, and my sheep were very testing, more testing than last year, bless them. Yeah, but I thought they were a fair test though. They challenged the dog and the dogs were up for it, and they handled it as you would expect. Three men of that calibre, they can handle it.
Do you allow any tolerance at all on a course like this?
Me, but from a judging perspective, well, no, my line is my line and it never moves. But the only thing I would say is I would never put anybody in an embarrassing situation. So the scores would be closer, perhaps, than they would in reality. But you're looking for a 1, 2, 3. The score is.
Right, yeah. Well, it was a great success last year. the crowd loved it, and the crowd loved it this year.
I
as
think
well.
they did, yes. And it's a good showcase. And I mean, it was nice to be able to get Supreme Champions together. It was a shame Kevin couldn't get here, but obviously family comes first, and I can understand that. I think I probably said last year, you know, it's great that Kerry gets in behind this sort of stuff, and it's good. It's good publicity for the collie dog, and that's really what we're all in it for, the collie dog.
Noel's done a good job organising as well, hasn't he?
Well, he's rubbish, isn't he, Noel? I mean, I don't know why he bothers turning up. I really don't. I mean, no, good on him. Yes, he does, and he's there in the background, got it all sorted, cool as a cucumber, doesn't seem to suffer from any pressure, and just cracks on.
So when's your next trial, or are you judging?
Well,
all?
well, the biggest job I've got this year will be up with you guys up in Bodfari, doing the Way with Dogs.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker, that one. Yeah.
I would think so, and I'm judging with another good person, and I get on very well with that one, and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, Andy, it's been great to chat to you.
And yourself.
I'm glad you've had a good day. I know you have.
Yeah, I have. I've really enjoyed it, and it's always nice when it's all over. But it's been great, and the company's been good, and yes, and thanks to Kerry again.
Yeah, well,
appreciate
look forward
it.
to seeing you again.
Yes, me too.
All
the
the best
best.
this year, yeah.
Okay, thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers.
This is the man who is responsible for the Sheepdog Challenge competition. Noel, it was a great show last year. How was it second time round?
Well, I'd like to say it was a little easier, but it's fine. It's fine. It's like all these events, the people who take part in it, and we had such a cracking team, even including Peter with the camera. But no, it's a super time. They couldn't have done any more. I thought it was an absolutely terrific show. We gave good value for money for all our visitors, spectators, etc. Yeah.
What did you think about the sheep this year?
Well,
I had to ask you that question.
Well, Kerry said that she wanted them trained before she let the handlers out on them, but I think they weren't too bad. Not for Surrey sheep, anyway.
I think Andy had designed a good course.
Oh, we had, yeah. Well, Andy's got very little else to do these days, and so yes, he's had a bit of time to draw something up. It changed a few times. I've got to be honest and say it did change a few times. Yeah, I think I had the London Underground map as the route, but no, it's fine. It really worked well. I say when you go out there, people like absolutely superb people like Aled and James and obviously Riki and Riki finishing off with that lovely brace demonstration. It's cracking. Guildford doesn't see this. Guildford doesn't see it, and what a chance, an opportunity for people to come and enjoy themselves.
And what I wanted to ask you was, did you get any feedback from last year?
Lots of feedback. I mean, we were invited back, and I said the big difficulty was how could we better that? I mean, it was, it's a very intense atmosphere, and of course up Andy comes with we originally had 4, and fortunately we ended down to 3, and but no, it worked really, really well, and good old Riki stands in it. So last one, brace, brilliant.
I'd like to thank you for setting the tower up for me this year. It was much better than the table I had, or the chair even.
Yes, you've been banned from using a plastic table in front of the President's Arena. That was very good. We had super people helping us, and we put it. The team here put it together and wheeled it down the course, as you probably saw. Yeah, it really worked well. Yeah.
Well, I really got some good shots from up there.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing them, Peter.
It's quite difficult getting onto it, but and getting off it as well.
We had a bit of an idea, but that's, of course, health and safety at all times, as you know, Peter.
No, it's been great to chat to you as usual, and look forward to seeing you again.
Yes, Peter, I look forward to it. You've been really great. Yeah.
Best of luck for the rest of this year as well.
I hope it will. I hope it will go well.
To.
And the same to you. I'm sure we're going to meet up shortly as well. Oh, the things we lay on for you. Super, Peter.
Cheers.
Thank you.